Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to askNK. So today we're taking a look at free marketplace content that you can get for the month of May. And this is very interesting to see that Epic is keeping up with everything that they've promised. And the month of May is coming with about 5 free marketplace assets and content that you can get. And all of them are very nice, as I would go through them so that you guys can see which one best suits your next project or the present project that you're working with. So the very first one is the drivable car basic pack, and this is from Digital Dive Studio. So Digital Dive Studio is giving out their drivable car basic pack, and this is not the only pack that they have, but it's pretty cool to see that, you know, this one can easily be given out to anyone who wants to get into doing some GTA style driving cars and all that beautiful stuff. And the drivable cars basic pack is compatible with VR, as it is also VR ready for anyone who is trying to create VR kind of games. And for this particular pack which you'll be getting, you will be having 3 different car models, and this includes the hatchback, the sedan, and also the SUV. And these are all designed with complete level of detail, so you don't need to think about, you know, up-resing and down-resing your meshes while you're trying to save memory while creating the game. And one of the beautiful things with this particular one that is being given out is the features still contain some very interesting features that you might want, things that has to do, you know, with simulation of smoke particles, sounds, and so on and so forth. So if you want to orbit around the car as it drives, or if you want to actually get animated doors and get some very, you know, GTA style like effects while trying to create your next game, then probably this pack is what you should take a look at and start working with. Next up is Materialize VFX, and this is from W3 Studios. So have you ever wondered how you can reveal stuff with some cool effects and you don't really want to go into all of those technicalities of creating those things? And if you've just answered yes to that, then Materialize is a tool for you, as this comes with a couple of effects that can help you reveal surfaces and also auto wrap your model without revealing the hollows of that particular model. And with this you can actually create some very cool effects, which consist of icy frost, burning effect, you know, spectral effects, pixelating effect, and so on and so forth. So the cool thing about W3 Studio is this isn't the first time we've seen something that is free from them, as they've also given out the menu builder carousel previously. And just in case you don't know about the menu builder carousel, link is going to be in the description where you can go ahead and check out this one. So in case this is also something for you, if you want to get into building your menus and you don't want to start all over from the beginning and start building these things by hand, then of course you can proceed to get this one for free, as this is one of the very cool contents that they gave out sometime in November 2018. And this is also not the only contents that they have, as they have a truckload of other beautiful ones. So if you want to start making new menus, or you know, you want to customize a brand new menu, or you just want to work with some VFX material directly on your model and you just want to push parameters to get things done, then go ahead and get the Materialize VFX from W3 Studios. And with that, let's dive directly into the brand new modern city downtown with interior mega pack from Leah Test Studios. So the guys from Leah Test Studio have created an urban buildings, you know, downtown structures with interiors which you can now get. And this is actually a very big one for me, as this pack contains about 355 unique buildings, and all of them are just super cool that you can now, you know, pick up and throw into your games. Now if you're taking a look at the technical details, you would notice that there is a huge attention to detail, which give the models that you'll be getting AAA quality, and they are heavily ready for any game that you want to throw them directly in. Texture size come all the way from 1K to 4K, which is tremendous, and you can also get a couple of decals that are about 45. And the blueprints for ease to use that actually drives both buildings and vehicles are about 14, and there is just a huge range of props that you can get from this. And all of these things are pretty cool, as you can actually get different variations of certain assets. And one thing to also note is the pack which you're going to be getting includes a huge set of props which consist of subway, public transportation entrance, animated, construction trucks, and also metro, and so many other things that you would want to get, while taking a look and also considering building things that has to do with a downtown city. Now, the cool thing with all of these things here is the support system for this is considered for all platforms, and the support for development is for Unreal Engine 4.19 all the way to 4.24. So pretty cool stuff that you can get from here. So in case you're thinking about building a brand new city landscape, or maybe you're trying to build some interesting nightlife, some interesting showcase of places, which would include things like water, dust, sign gauges, populations, and so on and so forth, then this pack is definitely for you. So lovely stuff that you can get now. And with that said, let's dive directly into some SciFi Robots from Dispazio. So Dispazio is issuing out a VR and a console ready robot character that has a huge customizable materials that you can simply start toiling with. Now, if you're into robots or you're trying to get some stuff that you can use that has hard surface baked into them, then maybe you can consider playing with this one. Now, the cool thing with this is you have total freedom with what you can do with this tool, as it comes with about 7 pre-baked PBR materials that you can actually start working with. Now, for me, I think a tool like this is going to be more of a huge reference guide for anyone who wants to actually recreate some experience by simply using this tool, as this is just one single robot that you can get. Now, if you're trying to get a couple of robots that you want to throw into your scene and just change the coloration, change the materials, but still get exactly the same robots, then of course you can go ahead and get this one. Now, for this, I would strongly suggest that you try this one out. Of course, the animations that you get to see, most of the animations are not coming with this, as no customizable animation is included as it is stated within the technical detail right here. Now, if you're into creating games that would require robots and you're thinking of something that you can throw into your scene and have little or no tweaking to do with that, then maybe this asset is an asset that would come in pretty handy for you. So with that said, let's take a look at the very last free content that we are getting for the month of May. And this is the targeting system from Ibrahim Akinde. So Ibrahim Akinde has actually created a very nice tool which you can actually go ahead and start playing with. So if you're thinking about a solution that can help your next game, which would help you lock on target, get those targets down, if you're into creating a first person or third person shooter game, then you could probably try out this one, because this does have some very cool stuff. And it is not just the fact that you can get some directional targeting, this is also network and multiplayer ready, which means you can also use this for network games and also multiplayer games. Now, if you're planning on working with this, there are certain technical details which I'm going to put a link in the description where you can come through and check out. And if you're also thinking about some input systems, there is also some pretty cool ones right here. Now, he also has a couple of other cool stuff that you might want to check out. And if you're feeling lucky and you want to get some very cool free content and free assets, you can definitely go over or come over to the marketplace, and directly under the free section you can see a truckload of free content that you can get. And these free content consist of the ones that have been made permanently free, the ones that are just totally free on the marketplace, and also a couple of free Megascan files that you can also download and get working with your next game. So pretty cool stuff that we've seen today, and there is just a huge set of cool stuff around the internet that you might also find interesting and would probably want to see. I'm going to put links in the description to our regular Free Friday, where you can find free content, free assets, and also free materials and textures that will definitely make your life easier while you proceed to make your next game and also your next animation. And that's definitely going to be about it. For the month of May, there is no permanently free content that is made available, but we can actually see that there are 5 cool stuff that you can go through and start playing with. So things ranging from targeting system to robots to an entire modern city with huge stuff to very cool VFX and material stuff that you can actually throw into your scene, to some very amazing cars that you can use in your next car games, or if you're trying to recreate the same GTA experience, you can definitely get these ones and start working with them. If you also want to check out previous months featured content, there is links in the description that will take you to those places, and also I'm going to put end notes to some of them so that you guys will be able to navigate across them and also see what was given out for the previous month. And that's definitely going to be about it, guys. I would like to know what you guys think about all of these beautiful things that we've talked about in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And if you're new here, it's going to be amazing for you to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video or the next upload. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.